Sega.
邪道だ許さねえど中に来たやろ
食事の邪魔をすんでねほら腹減っただな
お
おすばしっこいハリネズミじゃわし直々に手ほどきをしてやろう
上等じゃない私も暇じゃないのよね
ああ神とは時に残酷を好むと聞くが聞こえるかい死神のメロディー
多少は遊べるようになった見せてみろお前の力
ジョジョヘル地獄行きだ
さあ決着をつけようか
Hey, what's up everyone? Kobanarmanu456 here today. I'm going to be giving you all another news update on Sonic Lost World for the Nintendo Wii U and 3DS. So, it's been a while, but we finally have a brand new trailer showing off the boss fights in Sonic Lost World that have the Deadly Six and which stages of Deadly Six's boss fights are going to take place. So we finally have some more confirmation in that area. And while this video is going to have a lot of speculation, I'm just going to kind of give my opinions and you know, what I think about the gameplay footage that we saw in this new trailer. But one thing I can definitely say is that some of the boss fights do look very similar to Super Mario Galaxy style, mostly with the worlds, not the boss fight itself, but the actual stage layout. And then some of them actually remind me of Sonic Rush and Sonic Colors. Like I said, not really the boss itself, but just the perspective and the layout of the stage. But okay, so we already kind of knew that Zaz was going to be the first boss fight in Windy Hill Zone, and we kind of see how it actually plays out right here. So it's on a 2D, you know, plane right here, and one thing that really caught my eye was how the boss fight switched from day to night. So I'm wondering if you have multiple encounters against him, or if he has the ability to control, you know, like the sky, or like day and night, like the sun. I don't know. That'd be kind of interesting to actually, you know, show off how like powerful the Deadly Six are. You know, have them have the ability to change, you know, the time of day or something like that. But I mean, you know, as crazy as that sounds, you can't deny that there was, you know, some sudden change all of a sudden to where this, you know, at first it was daytime and then next thing you know it's all dark and we see stars in the background. So yeah, that's just something I just randomly thought of, who knows, but it'd be interesting to see how exactly, you know, that boss fight plays out. Also, we got to see Zomom's boss fight. Actually reminded me, the plane on that reminded me of Sonic Colors boss fight. I'm not sure if y'all remember Sweet Mountain Zone. The boss fight there was kind of like on a 2D plane. And I don't know, that boss fight, just how this one looks, it kind of reminds me of that. But it's kind of interesting to see how Zomom can like do all these tornado moves and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. Then we also got to see Master Zeke, which we've seen in previous trailers before, how he was kind of like in a tropical world, and now we kind of get to see a bit more confirmation on that because we can kind of see palm trees in the background. And then also, there's some sand on his little planet that he's on. But yes, that boss fight looks very similar to a Super Mario Galaxy stage, to where it's like a, you know, a circular planet, and you know, it's kind of like got gravity on it. And then we also got to see Xena, which we can now see she is the boss fight for Frozen Factory. And this one I think is really, really cool because Sonic is skating, as I mentioned before, as we've seen some pictures showing off how, you know, Sonic actually skates in Frozen Factory. and we get to see him twirling when he jumps like a ballerina. So, I don't know, I just found that really funny how, you know, Sonic's twirling all over the place in the air like a ballerina. Like, you know, now he's really, really acrobatic in this game, and I like that. I think that's really cool, but it's just kind of amusing to see Sonic, you know, just twirl all over the place. But, yeah, her boss fight actually looks pretty interesting. Then we got to see this one emo-looking dude right here, Zor, and it's pretty much confirmed that he's the boss fight of Silent Forest. So it looks like with his boss fight, it actually looks like a Sonic Rush boss fight, where it's like circular and the boss is in the middle. And it looks like what you're supposed to do is take out this owl contraption, and then after that, you actually face off against him himself. And it looks like when you actually hit him, it like turns the stage into a silhouette kind of stage, kind of Donkey Kong Country Returns style like, but yeah, I thought that one looked actually pretty interesting. And one thing I've noticed is that if you actually look at some of these boss fights, these characters have like robots, so I'm guessing they must have manipulated or taken control of some of Dr. Eggman's contraptions, and then they actually are starting to use them against Sonic himself. Because not only was Zor using like robot contraption, we got to see Zavok's boss fight, and I'm pretty sure he's probably going to be the final Deadly Six creature that we're going to be going against, because as you can see, it appears that he's in a sky world during his boss fight, where first there's a stage that looks very much like Galaxy, and then afterwards there seems to be like a chase mission to where it's like on a 2.5D plane. And if you look at the actual stage design itself on that 2.5D plane, it looks very similar to Sky Sanctuary. Like, it kind of has that white marble look to it or something like that. And I don't know, just something I thought of. Like, I'm wondering if this is like a sky stage, and this is probably one of the last stages that you actually have to go to in Sonic Lost World. And then who knows, maybe afterwards there's a lava stage, because from what we know so far, after we've seen that old picture from a while back, there seems to be around like 7 stages somewhere in Sonic Lost World. So, and it appears to be there's like a volcano stage, so who knows, maybe there is, like, you know, maybe Zavok isn't the final boss, maybe there's, you know, secretly another character that's going to be the final boss of the game. But it would be actually cool to see Eggman as the final boss, but that'd be kind of interesting to see play out, because we already see the Deadly Six betray Eggman. So, but yeah, so that's basically what I saw there. And another funny thing was that Zavok's boss fight actually changed from night to from day to night all of a sudden, to where, you know, he's in the sky, and the next thing you know, there seems to be like a thunderstorm going on, and like lightning or lasers or something raining down on the certain contraptions he's on. So who knows, because if you pause for a quick second, it looks like he's summoning something. Like, is he summoning lightning from the sky? Because you see Sonic running on this like gray like contraption, and he's like in this certain pose, like he's summoning something. So who knows? Maybe Zavok has, you know, maybe these characters have powers of like certain elements or something like that, or certain things in like nature. I think that would be really cool to see, because apparently these are ancient creatures, so who knows, maybe they have these like supernatural powers, and you know, have these abilities with nature. Like we kind of see, you know, even Zomom, he has like the ability to do tornadoes and stuff like that. And then, I don't know, I just think it would be really cool to see these characters have like elemental abilities. Also, if you listen very carefully at the end of the trailer, make sure to go rewatch the trailer if you'd like to after this little opinions video. You can hear one of the characters say something. It's, you know, this is a Japanese trailer, but if you listen to it, it sounds like one of the characters is saying, "Go to hell." Now, this is kind of dark, especially for like a Sonic game, even though that was kind of stuff like that was said in Shadow the Hedgehog, where Shadow's like, "You're going straight to hell, Doctor." But it's just like, it's kind of weird to hear that in this game. And while a lot of people did say that that's probably just how it sounds in Japanese or something like that, something that this dude said, apparently afterwards, later in the trailer, he says something else in the dialogue. It's a Japanese, like it's something in Japanese. Someone did Google Translate, I believe, to where it actually, one of the characters is saying "go to hell." So that's kind of interesting. I don't know if that's going to actually come to the English version of the game, because we haven't really seen anything about, you know, mild language in the E10 and up ESRB rating, but you know, that was just something I thought that was pretty interesting. But to be honest, for Japanese games, they're a bit more lenient with, you know, language like that compared to, you know, the US, where if, you know, someone heard that, parents would probably be like, oh my god, I can't let my little kid play this. So, but anyway, yeah, that about wraps it up for this video. So, thank you all again for watching. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and a comment. It really helps out a ton. And let me know in the comments below what you all think about the trailer that we saw so far. Did you all notice anything that I probably missed? And if you did, would love to hear what you all have to say. But yeah, as always, like I've said, you know, if you did enjoy it, just make sure to drop that like. But that wraps it up, so thanks again. See you all. Have a good day. Peace, Go Undermites.